Hey, I was thinking about this. You ever wonder why people use like God's name in vain? Like, why are they like they'll just say God's name, and like even especially like I'm talking particularly with non-believers, people who say they don't believe in Jesus Christ, or they don't believe in God, and they say, but they use His name like in vain a lot. Like they'll say, oh my God," or Jesus Christ, or something. I figured it out. So, so the Bible says, don't misuse God's name, or don't use God's name in vain, in like empty. Don't use it for empty reasons. But I figured out why people do that, especially non-believers. Deep down, it's because they actually believe. Because you don't. If you think about it, you don't use like an empty name, or anything that's doesn't have power, a name that's not, doesn't have power attached to it. Like, you don't hear people saying, "Oh my Buddha," or whatever. Like, I couldn't even think of any other like ones, but like, you don't hear them saying that. They specifically say, "Oh my God," or they'll say Jesus Christ, because deep down they know that that name has power. So and I noticed it's something that my girls would do when they were young. When they're young, they like to like tease. Like they'll if they like they play with authority. So it's something that kids do, children do. It's immature. But for children, I understand what they're doing. They like the excitement of playing with danger, right? So they'll like, "Daddy, look what I'm doing," or if she's playing with like my youngest, Trinity, if she's playing with her dolls, "Daddy, this is Daddy, Daddy," but she wouldn't play with her doll, or like she plays with her dolls differently. She wouldn't use another name that's empty, nothing, like that has something that has no authority. You don't like, she wouldn't. It's like playing with fire, right? Fire has like actual power, it's actually dangerous, right? So people who play with it, and everything, and get close to it, close enough not to get, so they you play with it, but you don't play around with fake fire the way you would with real fire, right? Because fake fire doesn't have that power behind it, right? There's no danger there, so there's no excitement. People deep down have an immaturity, to play with the excitement of danger, using the holy name of God, or using the knowing that God is real, knowing that His name is attached to power. If you His name is powerful. Like, even if you say it, you can feel that. If you, in the name, just saying the name Jesus Christ, you feel that has power. It's not like saying anything like any other name. Because why would you use an empty name in vain, right? It's The name has no power anyway. It's not like saying I don't want to say a name, because I don't want to actually name somebody. It's not like saying Bob Johnson, or John Johnson. See how that doesn't have the same impact. Like let's say something. I stomp my toe and I say, "Ugh," and John Johnson, instead of saying, some people, Jesus Christ. See how those, like, you even feel that, like, you know that deep down, at like at a very core level, deep down, beyond your mind, beyond your thinking, beyond what you say you believe, people really know that God's name has power. So that's why they play with it and use it in vain, is because it's an immature thing. So yeah, just stop using God's name in vain. It's just immature, it's childish, and it shows that you actually believe. So if you're gonna believe, just believe. Don't use his name in vain. It's just yeah, it shows a lack of maturity, and it's dangerous. So yeah, that's it.